Hey everyone, and welcome back to Dogemeat Games, a place where you can hear about news, opinions, and all sorts of random stuff in the video game industry every single day. Today is Monday, and I am going to be talking about my game plan for 2021. What I mean is my video game plan, not like my plans for the future or building a garden or something. Anyway, and while you listen, please enjoy some mediocre Apex Legends gameplay. Before I begin, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and tell a friend if you like the content. I appreciate your support and look forward to making more videos for you every single day. Now, I am doing this because personally, I have difficulty with self-control when it comes to video games. I love most things gaming, and I'm open to new ideas and IPs. Honestly, I'm probably the perfect target for publishers and their wacky antics. So to compensate for this, I make a plan for a few months ahead of the big games that I am going to sink a lot of time in. If you suck at stopping yourself during sales or can't keep your interest from being piqued, I recommend you try this as well. First up, Apex Legends Season 9, or Legacy, whatever they call it. It's still not clear if they're keeping with the number scheme or not. So I'm probably and always will be a fan of this game, and I am not immune to the battle pass trappings and such. And because of that, I feel obliged to complete the darn thing, since technically I bought it. This season brought Valkyrie, so the first true introduction of somebody connected deeply within the lore of Titanfall, which is super awesome for me as a Titanfall fanatic. Valkyrie brings a different level of verticality to the game, being able to fly as her passive ability, and her ultimate being able to launch into the sky and get her teammates out of a sticky situation. And of course, Arenas, which if you haven't seen my previous video, please check that out. Arenas brings a whole new way to play the game, much more focused, 3v3 action, fast, in and out, you're done in a few minutes, and boy, is it blood pumping. This will, or at least should, last me up until the beginning of August, at which time I will be rotating to Fallout 76. Now, I've always supported the Fallout series, even 76 with all of its flaws. I've played since the beta, and I really haven't stopped. I've been on and off. I have a deep love for this series. I love the aesthetic, I love the gameplay, everything about Fallout I really enjoy, regardless of all the hate that it gets. And more importantly, with 76, I like the social aspects of the game. Being able to jump in and play with my brother is something I've honestly dreamed about for a very, very long time. And it'll be a great break from battle passes. I've played the last quite a few of Apex, and I think it would just be nice to have a little break from that pressure. Now, at the end of August, I will be switching to New World, Amazon Studios' new MMORPG. I've been in the alpha for this for some time now, and honestly, I became a bit obsessed with it. I've taken a break to let the game evolve a bit more, which it has, and I'm hoping that it keeps the game fresh when it launches. So, some things that stick out to me on this game: the setting. First of all, I love it. This alternate reality, colonial times, you got muskets, magic, you got swords and shields. I love the aesthetic and the setting of this game. The classes themselves, super unique, so it's kind of like Path of Exile. Your abilities are tied to your weapons, and in this game you can switch between two of them, and I believe they're going to have 3 by the end game, which is really neat. So you can swap classes kind of on the fly. And the gameplay loop, super cool. Player run economy, everybody helps build the economy up or tear it down, whatever your thing is. Faction-based PvP. I really think I'm going to spend far too much time in this game, and I'm already kind of mentally preparing myself for the lack of sleep that I will surely get. And finally, we come to Battlefield, which will most likely come out late October or early November, though we still have to wait for a confirmation for that and a reveal. I'll definitely make a video if that happens. As a longtime supporter of the franchise that helped my now fiance and I bond, I am beyond excited for this entry. Now, of course, I did do a previous video about my top 3 once for the next Battlefield game, so please check that out. But I really look at this game as DICE's, and EA's for that matter, their chance for redemption in this series. 5 hit in a few odd areas. Some people not super happy with it. I personally did not play it as much as I wish I would have. I just didn't get as interested. I kind of went back to 1, back to 4, dabbled a bit, but I am very pumped for this year's version if they do go back to modern, or maybe they'll surprise us. They'll try something new. Maybe they'll do something I've wanted for a long time. Maybe they'll do Battlefield Medieval. Who knows? Anyway, that's my plan for the rest of the year. I hope that this is somewhat helpful to maybe guide you on what you're going to look at for the rest of the year. Of course, if you like the video, please again hit that like button, hit a subscribe, and please tell your friends. Until the next time we meet, I hope you take care. Thank you for watching.